I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay, and we're live. And I will now make you a host. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, these were technicalities, but
That's
please
okay.
go on.
Okay.
Please go on. Thank you.
So we are trying to figure out what we could observe in our live session that will start in 15 minutes. So I'll try to log in like 10 minutes. And if someone has some suggestion, if you're looking over here, I can let you know what I thought I would like to observe. The software afterwards, it also gives you suggestions. So if you have never observed anything, it's not a problem because the software of the observing tool is very user-friendly and it even gives you a suggestion. Someone is saying the constellation of Hercules. You don't have a field in the sky that allows you to see the constellation. Okay, so you need objects that most of them will be quite far away, so that they have a small angular dimension in the sky. You cannot, with this telescope, you cannot get any constellation. I'm going to show you the first that I would, well, M27 is right over here. It's a very well known Monsieur object. It's a planetary nebula. And I think it produces always a wonderful, wonderful image. As you see over here, it says that the size is around 8 arc minutes, 8 by less than by 5. This means that maybe we won't get the full extent, but the 8 arc minutes go to the fainter parts. So with this telescope, we're going to get it really nice. Any other suggestions? Well, then I'll give you another of mine. Oh, it's already over here. This galaxy. Oh, sorry. It is bigger. It is bigger than the field of view, but we will get the central part quite nicely. The Hercules Cluster. Okay, let's put here Hercules Cluster. No, because it's below the horizon. Over here with stellarium, I don't know if you can see azimuth and altitude, it's negative. So you cannot see the Hercules cluster at this time. Yes, from the chat, we have the JPL Horizons Planetary Database for coordinates. Yep, that's something very useful. I would say that Stellarium is really nice to use with the students, but even the RTI, it has the coordinates and the positions very user-friendly. So what we're doing here, you really don't have to do afterwards with the students in this way, but I think that exploring with the students the observation night using Stellarium can be very interesting for them. Oops, what happened? So let me just try to get over here again. Where is it finding it? Need a space? No, shouldn't need space. Okay. This is another nice object that we can also observe. The Orion Nebula. Okay. Remember that we have a very small, well, it's below the horizon, we cannot observe it. And the Orion Nebula, it's very big, so we would only observe a small part of the Orion Nebula, okay? So we are within 7 minutes of our observation. I think I'll just stop sharing over here and let me open so that I can share the observations with you. Have already too many things opened over here. So let me get to the, I have here the emails that confirmed that we have this session, and now I can share with you again. Over here. So this is the link that I got, and I also got over here a token that I have to put in here. And let's see if it lets me enter. Oh, no, not this, sorry. Copy it well. Let's see. Okay, so this is begin session. No, it still doesn't let me. So we are 6 minutes ahead of the observation, and it still doesn't let us in. But I guess that in like 1 minute or so, it will allow us. So let's stay here. Okay, there was another suggestion which was Sirius. Well, actually, Sirius is just a star. You can observe it if it's up in the sky, but it won't give you an image that tells you that much because it's just a star. So usually we look for objects that expand in space so that you get a nice image. And we have NGC 6822 should be visible. Yes, let me see if I can begin session. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no. What? I'm logged in to observe on the Faulkes telescope, And the observatory closed for, no. Okay, it has already changed. It would be very, very weird because I have been checking it and it has been green the whole afternoon. It would be really bad luck if exactly when we started, we would have bad weather right now. So as you see, this is the user-friendly software. We still haven't started, but it's going to be manual. We will write the target name. We will choose the filters. And there we go. Although I haven't used this for quite some have more suggestions, but right now we will have to look with Stellarium to see if those are available or not. We have 3 minutes to go. Session only starts in, well, 2 minutes, basically. So let's see when this appears. Okay, in the session. So someone is observing right now, and you can see here. And this is the live webcam. So we don't have much time to do anything different rather than wait just this couple of minutes so that we can start our real-time session. As you will see after starting it, so this is the whole excitation that we start. We put the target name, we define what we want to observe, we set the telescope to go there, but then it will just start acquiring the light. And then we will have to wait until the images are done before we go to the second object. So it's it's a little bit stressing until you begin. Then you can calm down because you have time. Then it's again, you have to be quick because you want to observe as much as you can. And then while it is observing, you really don't have to do anything. So 45 seconds. Let's see if we can control the telescope. Okay, telescope tracking. We have 30 minutes. It's available. Well, for this one, I'll start with 27. No, it doesn't. Oh. I need oh, I was list, sorry. Okay, so instead of the manual list, it already gives me a suggestion of how much time per filter, the 3 filters. Let's go. So our first observation, and here we have the live webcam. Let's see if we see it moving. Yes. There it goes. This is the exciting part for the students. So you are in your own country, you're at school in the classroom, and there's a telescope at Hawaii in the observatory that is obeying your orders, and it's going to move to the target that you defined. And it has started exposing. So it will take 1 minute per filter. So this is the time that we have to prepare for the next object. Anyone has questions, suggestions? No, you can look for objects with with the stellarium. I guess Isabel likes the idea. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just registering and booking. Well, I wouldn't say it's that easy, but that's the first step. But most observatories like these ones that have a strong education policy will want to have teachers working with them. Do we need credentials? The best thing is, sorry, camera, sorry, has it finished? 1, 2, 3, sorry. I have to go back over here. Yes, it is free. Let me just see what we could, 6. I was trying to go to 6822, 6822 doesn't appear here directly. Let me see if, no. Oh, okay. So let me just decide the next one before I read what you're writing. I had 7331. So I'm just choosing this one, which was one of the objects that I showed you. They say 45 seconds average. I will agree, and I'll just put go. And here is the first image we took. And we should now see the webcam, the telescope through the webcam moving. So this for a kid, I think it's a really incredible experience. As I said, afterwards, well, these are still short exposures, so we can keep on talking and we're quite busy, but after this one, I might do the Stefan Quintet, and that will take a little bit longer. And for the kids, then they have to wait a little bit. That's why you don't need to do the real time for all the observations, but at least once, give them the opportunity to feel that they can control, and they see the telescope obeying their commands over here. I think it's a very important experience for them. So people are asking about the booking. You will have to write them. If you go to the web pages, both Faulkes Telescope or the Large Cumbres Observatory, you will find a place where they give you the email where to write, and you can just say that you are interested and you would like to do something with your students, and then just wait for the answers. You can look at the resources that I have showed in both sites for projects that you can do with the students, so that it is a little bit more than just taking the pictures, although just taking the picture is already something that can be very, very important for the students, especially the younger ones. It's very, very exciting, and then you can build the color image. So it's also a very valuable idea to do simple observations. But you can also think about something deeper. And as I told you, there are also researchers that like to work with schools. Sometimes there are targets that they, we already have the image. So this is our second image, central part of that galaxy. So I would go now for the 90. Ooh, no, sorry. So over here. 90. Oh, don't know why. Okay, so this will take a little bit more. This will take 5 minutes. Okay. So there's another question over here. If there are tools in the website to set the exposure time, etc. Okay, so I'm using the simplest way, which is just choose the objects that they are suggesting, and I'm leaving the suggested exposure time. But you do have tools to help you calculate, and you can explore other objects that don't appear here in this target list. I would say that this is the easiest way to use it, especially if you have never observed. So it's so user-friendly that you shouldn't be afraid of doing it. And then as you get more used to it, you can start using the tools that they give you and look for different objects that usually don't appear over here, and figure out the exposure times that you might need. So Errol Simpson has another suggestion over here. I will have to go and see before. So NGC 6572. 6572. It doesn't appear here, so I would say that it's probably low. Yeah, but it's very low in the sky, yes. No, I haven't still mentioned if I could, if I can download. Yes, so right now they give you a preview, but over here we have our own images that we can download in the end, and then we can use Salsa J to analyze them or to make color pictures. Afterwards, you will download your own pictures, and with much more quality than this preview. This is just a preview, okay? So these are the high resolution ones. All these files are FITS files. which is a format that many image software doesn't read, and why that's also why we usually use Salsa-J, which is a free software that reads FITS files. So this is a world. You can think of so many things you can do besides just observing nice objects. That can be the first step, but you can really think of very interesting projects that you can do using these tools. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Imagine if you were 12, 13 years old. You can see the excitement of your students. And still you haven't seen the real pictures that will come out. So this is just the preview. It's not such a beautiful, well, it is beautiful, but when you get the actual pictures and you work with them, they're even nicer than this one. I'm a little bit lost with the time. Oh, 3 seconds left. Okay. Reading out, so I think, okay, here it is, our quintet. And it's time to choose another one. We still haven't got a globular cluster, have we? I don't think so. We have the dumbbell, the galaxy. Well, shall we go for a quick imaging of M15? It's going to be just the center part. This is going to be fast. Can anyone give a suggestion of the next object? I will go to the list, but if you want a nebula, if you want a cluster, a group of galaxies or a galaxy, I'm open to suggestions. A nebula, someone wants a nebula, great. So moving to target. There it goes. Moving. And tracking. And it has started. Great. So let's see. Okay, we have here an emission. Nebula, star-forming nebula. Do you want to vote one of these? Yeah, nebula, but which one? Emission nebula or star-forming nebula? The star-forming. Okay. Oh, it's already ready. Yes, so this is our globular cluster, pretty neat. And we can go now to the star-forming nebula. We will just leave their suggestions. Let's go. Let's see the telescope move. Moving to target. Yes, Errol Simpson has written here in the chat that the LCO Science Archive link it allows you to look for images that other people have already observed, and you can download them. So you have access to the images that other people have done. And for instance, if you want to do something that doesn't come over here in this list, you can also explore the Science Archive and see something that you would like to observe, see how much time they spent, which filters they used, and so on. So now we're going to have a star forming region. This is 60 seconds per filter, so around 3 minutes. So let me put here other suggestions. I think you can see the list. Andromeda Galaxy. We can observe Andromeda Galaxy, but it's very, very big. So it will be only the central part. So that's why I observed the other galaxy, because it was more adequate for this field of view. Another suggestions besides the Andromeda Galaxy? How about an interacting galaxy? Shall we do it? Okay. And let's go. See the nebula? Star forming region? Great. There it is. I'll put it back there. I'm just showing the telescope so that we can see it moving to the target. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So it's still moving to the target. And it's exposing. So let's look at it. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. So this is going to be around 3 minutes. So we are going to have about 5 minutes left. So it has to be something that's not too demanding. Let's see something. A pulsar. We won't see nothing special with the pulsar. It's like you would only see a dot. So let's, oh, it's already? Oh, we have to be very quick. Has to be something. Globular cluster we have, reflection. No, no. An emission nebula? 10 seconds. This came back. Oh, I have it. My connection is unstable again. Now it's moving a lot. And moving to target. Let's see. This is going to be quick. It's just 10 seconds. We want it to be faster. Because we are starting to run out of time. Okay, beautiful. So what's next? Ideas. You can see the same list as I do. Any suggestions? No? Well, so I'm going to choose. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can still have. Oh, the Orion Nebula. We only have 6 minutes left. The Iris Nebula, well, let me see if I can find it with my stellarium. Okay. Yes, the Iris Nebula, NGC 7023. Seven oh two three. The camera is idle, progress is ready, but doesn't let me. It says cancel. I'm not sure what's happening. I was so excited looking for the next target. Telescope tracking, progress ready, camera idle. But it says cancel. I'm not sure if there's a, I think the last image hasn't come up. Anyway, we only have 4 minutes. I'm not sure. I don't think this is doing anything. I'll cancel this one. Oh. I don't think it's letting me do another one because we only have 4 minutes. Although I thought it would let me because it's just a 30-second average, so 1.5 minutes. But I'm not sure what's happening. I'm sorry. But I think it is stuck. Or maybe I shouldn't have changed over here before completing. If I put this, no. So it doesn't let me observe, not even something that is 10 seconds. So I guess that our session, basically, it's over. I'm not sure why it didn't let the last one, because I thought it wouldn't go too further into the limit time. But at this point, we only have 3 minutes remaining, so it's difficult to do some observation. The telescope has to move, then it has to start to acquire the images in each filter. So it calculates how much time the session has and how much time the observation is going to take. And as you can see, it doesn't let me do the last observation. Well, I think that we already have really nice objects, which I will share with you, because I think it's really exciting now to see them. And I guess our session is over. So I think we can log out from the session or just let it log out by itself. 1 minute remaining. And there it goes. And we're going to be logged out in 1 minute. Well, I'm glad you loved it. Yes, I think it's really exciting. And you can do so many interesting things afterwards. So you have the observation by itself, which is, yes, like a kid. We feel like kids observing. But afterwards, you do have the images, and you have so many things that you can do for all ages. There are many projects that you can do with the images, from the simplest ones to the more advanced. Never forget that you can try to get researchers working with you and your students. If you want to go to a project that involves some scientific research, that is possible. 0 minutes remaining, and we are going to be logged out. I don't know if you were able to hear me throughout the session, if my internet was again unstable. I saw always, oh, great. So that worked well. I was really expecting the worst after the experience in the morning and at the beginning of the afternoon. So I'm glad we were able to see all of them over here. Okay, my connection is unstable again. So as you see, it's pretty easy to get them. I would say over here, it's the download. And over here, you can preview in a new tab. I'm going to preview in a new tab. Wow. So this is how it looks like. And still with no color, just black and white. But it's really, really amazing. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm so glad it went well. We were able to have so many objects. And it's good. I haven't used it for quite a while. It has changed a lot since the beginning. But for a demo like this one, it's very easy to use the suggestions that they have, since we didn't have like a project that we knew what we wanted to observe or something like that. So just pretty pictures. It turns out to be much easier to talk with you and do the observations at the same time, just choosing the suggestions that the tools give to you. The link above list of images, I'm not sure if you can, well, this one, I have something in front of me. This one I would say I can put over here. But I think the other ones I might need to download and upload in the drive, where you can get them afterwards. I'm not sure. Are we still going alive? Does anyone know? I don't know if there are questions somewhere. I don't have access over here. Someone is saying yes. I don't have Facebook opened to see if there are any questions from that part. I'm sorry, I had the chat from the summer school, and I've been answering what you've been writing over here, but I haven't been able to see what is going on elsewhere. I'll stop sharing. Here it is live on Facebook. I can view just to see if there are any questions over here or any comments. So right over here, I don't think there are any comments over here. Oh, hi. Yes, the photos are black and white. Well, in fact, what they are, it's like a table that has a number that tells you the light that filled in that pixel. So actually your images are numbers, and then you have a software that looks at the numbers and transforms it into a color. It can be black and white like it is doing right now, but if you use a software like Salsa J, you can put it in another color. It's not a true color, it's a color that you just choose to interpret the image, because the image it's numbers. Each pixel has associated the light that fell in it. Filters are RGB, yes. Why multicolored? Because we still have to work with an image software to make the pictures colored. That's something that we are going to do tomorrow in the summer school, or tomorrow. I can show you tomorrow how to do it in the summer school very quickly, and then you can color your own images if you want. And I think that was it for the YouTube. Any questions from here? No. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it. I hadn't done this for quite a while, so I felt like a kid again, looking at the images appearing and seeing the telescope going back and forth. So that was great. I guess I'm going to stop the streaming on Facebook, and I thank everyone that was there, and we'll see you later.